Hey everyone, how's it going? What is up? It is me, Twister Windstalker. And tonight I went grocery shopping at Walmart to get, of course, some groceries. And everybody's been talking about, this crystal clear Pepsi that came out in the 90s that I remember oh so well because I used to drink it. It wasn't the greatest Pepsi, but I used to drink it. And I didn't want to get a warm bottle of this. I wanted to get a cold, so I went up front and saw that they had a cold one. And I was like, all right, yeah. So, for the first time in, 20-something years, maybe. I don't really remember when Crystal Pepsi came out originally. I just know it was a 90s item. And I think I was a freshman or sophomore in high school when it came out. So let's see how this tastes. Because this one girl at the gas station told me that they genetically mutated this. And I was thinking to myself, how do you genetically mutate Pepsi? It isn't a living organism. And all you're really doing is taking out the caramel flavoring. That's really what they're doing, is just taking out the caramel flavoring. Of course, it does say that it has caramel syrup in it. So, maybe I'm wrong about that. Oh, and it's bottled under PepsiCo Inc. And I guess it was purchased in New York. I don't know. Anyway, let's see how this bad boy tastes. Here we go with a crystal clear Pepsi for the first time in, say, 20 years. I don't know whether I should be excited about this or sad about this, because I popped the cherry, so there's no going back now. Boy, let's see. Yep, there it is. I don't remember it being minty flavored, though. That's kind of weird. I mean, it doesn't really taste like Pepsi. It tastes minty. Everybody's going goo over this? I mean, I'm all about Pepsi. I've been a Pepsi fan since, freaking ever. Ever since I was allowed to have a Pepsi, I've been a Pepsi fan, but I'm not so sure I'm a fan of this. I mean, Pepsi is normally sweet. And this doesn't really taste sweet. This tastes, it's kind of burning my tongue. I don't know if it's because of, some stuff I ate on the way home from, Walmart. But, 250 calories. What's this bad boy have? 150? How can this have 150 and this have 250 calories? I mean, 150, 250, and of course this is per serving, and you get 3 servings out of it, so of course that's kind of like what, 450 calories, and this has 250. So essentially, this as a 20 ounce has almost half the calories of that if I drank the whole thing. Serving size 1 bottle. I like that. And while we're thinking about it, let's get into the old magic refrigerator. 150. Now, I have to admit, I don't generally get the 20 ounces anymore. Especially when I can get these. And these are generally cheaper and or, buy 2 for $3 or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember exactly how they tasted back in the 90s. I just don't remember. I don't think they tasted like this. I don't know what they did. I mean, this has carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup. Oh, there you go. Fructose corn syrup. Aha. No caramel. I was right. Furstic acid. I think I said that right. Critical acid. Sodium benzene. Sodium cyrite. Caffeine bubblegum. Arabic. Natural flavors bottled under the authority of PepsiCo. Purchase New York 10577 Pepsi Crystal Pepsi. Really? And the Pepsi Global are trademarks of the PepsiCo, partially produced with genetic engineering. Ah, so they are right. What? How do you genetically engineer a Pepsi? I mean, okay. I made an assumption, and I'm an ass for it. But I still don't understand how you genetically engineer this. Unless, of course, it's like my guess would be the flavoring or whatever. Maybe they genetically altered the corn syrup. I don't know. And of course, this did, have about a 15-minute ride home, so it isn't chilled to perfection. Well, it may be better if you chill it to perfection. I don't know. I still can't get over the 250 calories for this. Maybe I need to start reading the back of these more often. I mean, sure, this has more in it, but 3 servings, 1 serving, that's a lot of calories. 69 grams of sugar, 69 grams of total carbohydrates. 90 milligrams of sodium. I've been waiting to get my hands on this. And I heard that Ingles has them. And I kept forgetting to go to Ingles. And then I heard Walmart had them. I kept forgetting to look for them at Walmart. And now that I actually have gotten my hands on this, I'm not really impressed. I wish I had a DeLorean time machine. So I could go back to the 90s when this was originally created. And get me one out of a store. And versus it. Because I'm pretty sure this didn't originally taste minty. I don't know. I mean, I know you've tried stuff over the years, Pepsi, and that, what is it, Pepsi 1898 or whatever that Pepsi is I've reviewed that before. I don't think I'm a fan of this. I think I'd rather just stick with this. I mean, tastes sweeter, and it's what I'm used to. I mean, I know they don't use the natural sugar in this anymore. Let's do a little comparison, shall we? Since I have a regular Pepsi and a Crystal Pepsi. All right, 150 calories. All right, and this is saying servings 12 fluid ounces, which is about 3 for this container. 150 now. And this is 250? All right. Total fat, 0. Sodium, 30. Sodium, 90. All right. 30, 90. All right. You digging this so far? I am. Total carbohydrates, 41 grams for this. Total carbohydrates, 69 grams. Can we do a little bit more than double it? Yes, we can. Boy. Sugar, 41. Sugar, 69. Wow. And of course, protein is 0 and blah blah based on 2000. Okay, so this one has carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, caramel coloring, sugar, phosphoric acid, caffeine, citric acid, natural flavoring, bottled under the Pepsi authority of the PepsiCo. Purchase New York. Caffeine content 38 milligrams, 12 fluid ounces. Okay, and here we go. 63 milligrams of sugar for 20 ounces. And what was this one? I just saw it. Where did he go? 38. Yeah. I'm not a fan. I mean, I like Pepsi and everything, and I'm sticking with Pepsi because, to me, Coca-Cola is only meant for drinking hard liquor. This Pepsi, I don't see why people are going Google over this. I mean, I drank it back in the 90s, and I don't remember it tasting like this. I mean, the only thing missing from it back in the 90s was like the caramel flavoring. And what was the other thing? Caramel flavoring and, or caramel coloring. Maybe that was it. But, no. Maybe it was the natural flavor. Wait, hang on. I know it's here somewhere. Is natural flavoring in this one? Caramel. We got natural flavors. Yeah, I think the caramel is pretty much what's making it sweet. But I don't remember this one tasting the way it did back in the day. I mean, sure, it's been, let's see, 20 some odd years. Oh, even if it came out in 96, it was still 20 years. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was a freshman or a sophomore in high school when this came out originally. Of course, I could have been in junior high. The point is, people are going crazy over this. And even though the cashier at Walmart said that, they're like, you never had it? Oh. And some of them may have had this back in the 90s. But I'm thinking that some of the people that go on Google over this didn't taste this back in the 90s. I would really like to do a bottle for bottle comparison of the two. That's because I guarantee you the one back in the 90s is probably better. Yeah. I mean, maybe if you drink enough of this, you'll get used to it. I mean, maybe. I mean, I tried to do the same thing with Dr. Pepper. And I went on that Dr. Pepper kick for a while. But But Dr. Pepper always tastes like Dr. Pepper. It just lost maybe a little bit of the edge. Oh, yeah, that's another good one from back in the 90s, Edge Cola. Twice the caffeine of anything you've had. And, of course, now that wouldn't fly because we have energy drinks. Oh, it's so hard to chug. I'm starting to think that this would... I'm going to have to retry this and let y'all know if this is better super chilled, chilled to perfection. I'm thinking that these may be one of those things like chocolate milk that's really, 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 really amazing when it's cold. And sucks when it's warm. I mean, it's like pull it out the freezer and drink it immediately because you only have like a few minutes before it loses its awesomeness. It's pretty good for belching. Yeah, as a Pepsi drinker, I think this is a fail. I mean, I don't care that it's genetically engineered or whatever to of course, I think this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a bottle. I'm actually going to keep it because the first time Pepsi came around, I didn't keep any of the bottles because I was like, whatever, because I figured it was going to be one of those things where Pepsi was going to come out with it, take it away from the summer, and then bring it back the next summer. When Pepsi was done with this one, they was done with this one, and it was... And I'm worried that they may, even though I don't particularly like it, I want one now. Even though it's the same as having an original one from the 90s. I guess I could keep the empty bottle. Look at how it says clear cola on the side of it. Can you see that? Now here's the ultimate taste test. Oh yeah. That one doesn't count because the Crystal Pepsi. There we go. That's the ticket. So, Pepsi bringing back the Crystal Pepsi, and of course I make fun of it because it has 250 calories in it. And I don't exactly know what the original Crystal Pepsi had, or Crystal Pepsi. I swear the original was Crystal Clear, but maybe it was just Crystal Pepsi. And I'm just adding the clear in there just because I'm a retard. Well, I have to hand it to you. I've tried it now. Can honestly say I'm not a ginormous fan. Maybe I'll try this thing when it's cold. I still can't believe that this little bottle right here has almost double this thing. I just think it's hilarious. But yeah, that was an interesting experiment. A lot better than the Pepsi 18 whatever. But I'm sticking with the original. I'm going to try it again, of course, like I said, with a cold one. That came right out of the refrigerator. It's nice and cold. But not my cup of tea. Anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave comments down below. Let me know what you think, how I can improve, and all that other good stuff. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you haven't already checked out my other channel that I do with my friend Hot Wheels, go and check out Pandora's Crazy 4 podcast on YouTube, and check out our Facebook page, and stay up to the minute with us.